Good day and welcome to a new video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Hello and welcome to Weekly Tips. Today you're joined by me, Daniel, where I'm going to put some sense in your tip jar. Welcome today. Today I'm going to be chatting to you about the Smudge tool. Now the Smudge tool is an interesting tool. It is a tool to smudge things together. To put it bluntly, very bluntly. So it's kind of self-explanatory. When I first came into Photoshop, I didn't really need to know what this does. It was like, oh, smudge tool, I guess it smudges things. And it can do fun stuff to your painting. Sometimes it can take a while, when editing things and paintings to smudge things together. You might need to do it for, say, blending things together. For instance, if you're, say, shading something, it might be if you've got a really hard brush, you start off with a really hard brush. Obviously I want black. Just had a pink on my hand for some reason. But yeah, if you start off with, say, black or grey, then mix in your, blankly put where maybe your highlights will be, and your kind of mid-tones in there, and then you can blend it together with the blend tool, which make things interesting and blend it together quite nicely sometimes. You can do this in many ways and forms, obviously, and you can have so much fun with it. Play around, experiment with what works for you. It's a tool, basically, so you can use it to your advantage, or you can not use it at all. For me, it's not really up there in my tool category, but exploring some of these tools, it does kind of give you ways in achieving things. In painting, if you're painting, say, marble or some sort of texture, there might be a certain way that you paint that texture, and maybe a certain tool that you use to help create this texture. Using the smudge tool does help to do that. Obviously, the bigger your object is, and the bigger your smudge tool is, the more the more time it might take to actually get it all smudged together. This can cause problems, so if you've got a slower computer, using the smudge tool can crash Photoshop and other things. It has in the past for me. That's kind of a downfall for it, but if you've got high enough RAM and memory and everything like that, usually doesn't happen. Doesn't really happen often for me, but it has happened in the past before. Who's to say it was the smudge tool, but mostly it's because the smudge tool's doing all that work in the background, and then it takes forever to kind of do anything. It may take a few minutes to blend it all together and things like that. And with that, you've also got a few added little things to the smudge tool. You can change what kind of brush you're smudging with. Maybe if you're going for something more toothier, can you actually should be able to. Yeah, if you're going for something more toothier when mixing, it might be helpful to use something more toothery, to blend it all together and things like that. Also, you have your strength. How strong do you want to blend things together? And you have all these tools. You can do how the modes as well. You can change those. So those are all there for you to play with and play around and have fun using the smudge tool. You can edit little dimples and things in photos. It's things you want to just kind of smudge in there somehow, try to blend it into the background. You want to smear out your background maybe a little bit. It might look horrible sometimes, but just, maybe make a copy of it, try it. If it doesn't work, try something else, like using some of the other tools that I've mentioned in the past before to blur things out. It can blur things out. It's like here, if you blend stuff together, you can blur some of the detail out, and that can be another use for it as well. So that's been me chatting about this tool. Let me know if you do use this tool, how you do use it, when, and when you might use it, and things like that. Just let me know down in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for checking out this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.